The Falcons 1-2, the Bengals 2-1. And Marvin Hall is deep and we are underway. He will run this one out from about 3 yards deep in the end zone. 20, 25, breaking through! And out of bounds close to the 50-yard line. Marvin Hall, the second-year man out of Washington.
No better.
Tevin Coleman in the backfield. Coleman gets the handoff and gets a couple. We'll call it a 3-yard pickup. That pass over the middle is complete and looks to be just shy of a first down by about a yard or maybe a half yard. Calvin Ridley. Coleman and Ortiz in the backfield. First down and more for Coleman. Inside the 35 to about the 32. Brought down by Geno Atkins. On the ground again. Coleman again. Cuts it back. And brought down at about the 27-yard line by Dre Kirkpatrick. On the ground again. Coleman again. Stopped at about the 25-yard line. That'll be 2 yards shy of a first down. Preston Brown, the middle linebacker, in on the stop. With time, now throws inside the 15 to the 11-yard line. The catch is made by Julio Jones for a first down. Justin Hardy with the carry.
Yes, indeed.
On 2nd and 6, this is Ito Smith, and Smith to the end zone for the touchdown.
Great blocking up front. They seal it inside, they kick it outside, and then Ito Smith with the ability to bounce it. It's going to be a long day, Coach.
Yeah, for the extra point. And that is good.
Blocks up front, that time reading it and breaking the tackle to get into the end zone.
Yeah, he's their downhill pounder, and they want to go downhill on these guys.
Here's Alex Erickson, a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He finds running room up the middle and across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. Bernard, little stutter step and out to the 35-yard line. Both these teams missing their number 1 running backs.
He's had a good season.
Bernard again. And Bernard just across the 40-yard line. It'll be a couple of yards short of a first down as you take. Dalton going to throw for it. No, this is whistles blown dead. Penalty flagged on the far side of the.
Yeah, I mean, the lines of scrimmage.
False start. Offense, number 68. 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
That's right tackle Bobby Hart. 3rd and 7. Dalton going to go deep, has his man on the far side, and he's got him. A.J. Green. He had 58 receiving yards last week. That one was good for 38. This is Tyler Boyd, and Tyler Boyd wrestled out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. On first down, Dalton. With time, end zone, wide open, touchdown, Tyler Eifert.
A.J. Green deserves that type of respect. Well, as soon as Andy Dalton sees the safety work that way, he knows exactly where he's going, wide open for the touchdown. Yeah. It's that fast.
The extra point is good. Did we say offense may shine today? 7-20. Marvin Hall. Last time he tried this, he returned it 53 yards. Trying to turn the corner on the left side. Penalty markers fly as he breaks out across the 30. Let's go back and check the flag.
Return, holding. Return team, number 55. 10-yard penalty from the spot in the foul. First down.
Play fake to Coleman. And Ryan going to go deep. And overthrows his man. Calvin Ridley, the intended receiver. And this is Coleman across the 10 out to about the 11, maybe the 12, where Preston Brown makes another stop. This is Ryan throwing over the middle. Oh, what a catch by Julio Jones. First down. and another third down conversion. Ryan on the move, now throws. This is Coleman. Coleman out of bounds as he crosses the 50-yard line. The ball at the Cincinnati 49. Play fake. Ryan still has it on the move, looks downfield, and is going to scramble for about 4 yards out of bounds at the 45. Wasn't too thrilled to see it either. And around. Ridley slips and goes down. Ryan over the middle. Tipped and incomplete. Off the hands of Ridley. Ryan gonna go down at midfield. Geno Atkins led the charge. And all kinds of movement up front, back and forth.
Neutral zone infraction, defense number 44. 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
And after that first series, he's like, listen, we got to do some things offensively to change this up.
Bernard.
This season.
Yeah, he played in just 10 games over the last 2 years. Play fake. Dalton gonna go deep. Down the near sideline. A.J. Green diving at the goal line, and it's incomplete. For Dalton and the Bengals. And that's enough for the first down. Inside the 40 to the 39, Giovanni Bernard. Pick out of Miami. And the screen is incomplete, intended for Walton. For the Cincinnati offense. Dalton out here to the near side, complete to Walton out of the backfield. And his forward progress will be marked at about the 35.5 yard line. Dalton for Bernard out of the backfield. Bernard has the first down and more. Knocked out of bounds inside the 20-yard line by DeMonte KZ. Back in the red zone, they've scored on 30 straight red zone drives. This is Tyler Boyd, and Boyd reaching for first down yardage. He's about 2 yards short of it.
One of those guys worry about their touches.
On 2nd and 2, Bernard has the first down, breaks it to the outside for the touchdown.
Need to try keeping that leverage to the outside. Another one, if you're outside, you got to trust the guys that are responsible for the inside are going to be there as well.
The extra point is up and good.
One of the best screen teams in the league, and Bernard is one of the best screen backs.
Marvin Hall will not get a chance to run this one back. And the touchback will bring the Falcons out to their 25-yard line in the fourth quarter. Here's Coleman. Coleman across the 30 to about the 32. And 2nd and 4. Ryan flips it to Coleman. Coleman grabbed as he crosses the 35-yard line. Ryan gonna go deep down the near sideline, just overthrew his intended receiver, Mohamed Sanu.
And then landed the plane. I like it, Nate.
2nd and 10. This is Coleman. Coleman across the 40 to about the 43. 3rd and 5. Ryan, he eludes the rush, pulls it down, now completes it to the 45-yard line. Sanu with the catch and a first down.
No chance as a defense.
Ryan throwing, and that's complete. Julio Jones of the field. Fake to Ito Smith. Ryan rolls and throws it away. Now on the ground with Ito Smith, finds running room right up the middle. Inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Nick Vigil with the tackle.
Back for the game.
The pitch for Ito Smith. Cuts it back, spins away, and then wrapped up by number 50, Jordan Evans. Ryan going for it. Wide open for the touchdown is Logan Paulson.
safety over the top, and you've got nothing but one-on-ones. Tevin Coleman working underneath. If you just like what happened on the other end with Tyler Eifert working up the crease, you know the safety's going to help the other way.
For Atlanta, neither hide nor hair of a punter in this game. Alex Erickson deep, and will not bring this one back.
It's got to be the trust part of it. You've got to do your job and rely on your teammate.
This is Mark Walton trying to turn the corner on the right side, and he'll pick up maybe 2. Dalton play fakes. Got it away just as he was hit from behind, and this is Walton, and Walton out of bounds at midfield. Dalton for Walton, and it goes nowhere. Dalton has his man, and across the 40 to about the 39, and it looks like a first down. Tyler Eifert on the receiving end. Dalton gonna go for it all. He's got his man at the 10, to the 5, touchdown, John Ross.
Is in the NFL. That time showcasing. You could see him there before he even crossed the goal line.
We'll check on him. Meanwhile, the extra point attempt by Randy Bullock is good.
Right now, both quarterbacks having some fun.
Marvin Hall going to get a chance to run this one back from 2 yards deep. 20. And out to about 21 or 22. Let's go back to that touchdown. Coleman for about 3 to the 24. On 2nd and 7, this is Tevin Coleman, and Coleman with running room across the 30, close to a first down. Let's check in once again with JB and Nate in New York.
1-yard touchdown. That's his second receiving TD of the season. Jags up 13-0.
Hey, Greg, that's the effect that Nate is having on us in the studio. Back to Greg Gumbel.
Guys just have too much fun. Just too much fun. Measurement shows a first down.
Touchdown, check down soon, though.
Matt Ryan with time over the middle and batted down at the 45-yard line for the Falcons. This is Coleman. And Geno Atkins makes the stop on that, and we go down to Melanie. Ryan looks left, throws left. That's complete and good for a first down to Mohamed Sanu. Atlanta now 6 out of 7 on 3rd down. Ryan rolls. Gonna go deep. Coming across the field. Sanu, he's got him.
Hard play fake. Watch the defensive line, the linebackers, they all collapsed, and Matt Ryan boots that way, so they're thinking he's going to throw to the right side of the field.
First half. Ryan pulls it down, shovels it ahead to Ito Smith. And Smith down just inside the 15-yard line. I'm just going to do it. This is Smith. And Smith is wrapped up at about the line of scrimmage. Going to throw for it. Throwing on the slant. Touchdown, Calvin Ridley.
It's going to get right behind. The safety drops to that side. When the safety drops and all of a sudden he chases the running back on the swing route, the flat route going to that side, that's your throw.
Matt Bryant for the extra point. We are tied once again.
You got to make some adjustments.
Alex Erickson is deep and will not bring this one back. So out to the 25-yard line. Quarter. Dalton still with the ball. Dalton throwing this side of the field. Nice grab made by number 83, Tyler Boyd. On first down from the 35, play fake to Giovanni Bernard, and then the pitch to him. And nothing at all there as he's brought down at about the 33, maybe the 34. Andy Dalton and the Bengals with one timeout. Over the middle, that's complete. At midfield, A.J. Green, and we have a penalty flag.
To pull that ball in.
Pass interference, defense number 23. The penalties decline, result of the play is a first down. Penalty is accepted. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul. First down.
So Sean Smith corrects that decision. Dalton over the middle, and that is complete. Looks like about a 9-yard pickup to the 41-yard line to Tyler Eifert.
Dead ball, personal foul, defense number 21. 15-yard penalty added to the end of the run, automatic first down.
On the quick slant to the 15-yard line, A.J. Green. And that's another first down.
That linebacker, that safety, somebody to come in on a blitz to.
Here's the screen to Bernard. Bernard to the 5 and down to about the 1. Bernard, left side to the end zone, touchdown.
Cincinnati taking advantage of Atlanta, taking the lanes where they had them.
He looks for a 7-point lead, and they have it. And this will be a touchback. Ryan, the sideline. That's complete and out of bounds at the 30-yard line is Coleman. And we get a flag and whistles.
False start, offense number 12, 5-yard penalty, remains second down.
Ryan over the middle has his man at the 35-yard line, and busting out for a couple of more is Julio Jones. Good protection this time, coming this way to Sanu, and Sanu out of bounds at the 45, stops the clock with 18 seconds to play. Ryan under pressure and incomplete. Ryan, this side of the field, that is complete and out of bounds, Julio Jones. First down with 9 seconds.
Receivers have to be smart. They have to get down after the catch so they don't run the clock out before the timeout.
Quick pass to the near side. This is Ito Smith. He goes down at the 37-yard line, and Atlanta will use that final timeout to stop the clock with 2 seconds to play. In this high-scoring first half, of course it's good. Cincinnati getting their hands on the football first. And it'll come out to the 25-yard line. We go down. This is Giovanni Bernard looking for running room around the corner on the left side. And across the 25 to the 26 as you look at numbers from the first half. Who appeared to suffer an injury in the first half is out there on the field. Here's a little short screen to tight end Tyler Eifert. Dalton under pressure and going to go down. Party is deep. Blocked. And the Falcons are going to take over inside the 10-yard line.
Time to get this ball out. Just a clean run through, literally almost runs past it.
And a flag.
False start, offense number 65, 5-yard penalty.
Coach, let me ask you this: is it?
But that was an unexcusable penalty right there.
On first and goal, the pitch is to Tevin Coleman. Coleman to the 10, to the 5, and out of bounds. They'll mark him out at the 4-yard line.
By Coleman.
Coleman again, and going nowhere, thrown back by number 97, Geno Atkins. Ryan standing in, now trying to break out, and is sacked at the 10. And this time is Carlos Dunlap. Bryant from 28 yards, and it's good.
Calling an incredible game.
Really impressed with both defenses coming out from halftime. Both won the first drive.
Andy Dalton on the move. Sideline pass. And they're going to call that a catch. They are. Andy Dalton has completed 13 straight throws. This is Bernard across the 40 to about the 42, brought down by Isaiah Oliver.
Is one of the best at getting outside the pocket and extending plays, and you can tell that work has really helped Andy Dalton.
That one batted right back by Vic Beasley. 3rd and 6 for the Bengals. Dalton throws, that's complete, and that's good for a first down and more. To the 45, Tyler Boyd. So once again, the Bengals in Atlanta territory. This is Bernard. Bernard breaks to the outside, 35 and out of bounds at about the 32 or the 31-yard line, run out by DeMonte Kazee. This is Walton. And we check in downstairs with Melanie Collins. Melanie. Dalton throwing, incomplete. On 3rd and 8, Dalton. Under pressure and goes down. Courtesy of Tack McKinley. And Kevin Huber will try to pin the Falcons deep. Fair catch called for and made at about the 8-yard line. Ryan gonna go deep down the far sideline. It is caught by Julio Jones. And now ruled that he's out of bounds. Incomplete. The fans think they see something, but I think they're fooling themselves. This pass is complete to Mohamed Sanu. From the 22 on first down, Tevin Coleman hit hard and bounced right back. 2nd and 8. Ryan throwing back and hit almost immediately was Marvin Hall. And it'll be 3rd down. Ryan for Ito Smith, and there's a stop on 3rd down as he's brought to a halt at the 30-yard line. Away to Alex Erickson. Atlanta's first punt of the day. Erickson at about the 30. And out of bounds across the 40-yard line. Andy Dalton from his own 42, the pitch for Bernard. And Bernard with a head of speed. It's close to midfield. Dalton. Giovanni Bernard was pounced upon by Duke Riley. And that was real close to going the other way.
Dalton got to pick the matchup he wants. Quick screen.
Out to the near side, Tyler Boyd. Boyd with running room and a first down. To the 45 of the Falcons. This is Walton. Little stop and go, gets a couple.
Jay in the slot up top.
Dalton looks that way, throws that way on the sideline, incomplete off the hands of Ross.
Sending them back
Holding.
just because of field goal
Offense,
range.
number 62.
Makes
10-yard
sense.
penalty. Replay 2nd down.
You know,
They're going to have to do without him for a little bit.
2nd and 17, and Dalton out here in the flat end, bouncing around and incomplete off the hands of Walton, and a flag.
Personal foul. Defense. Unnecessary roughness. Hitting the head and neck area of the defensive receiver. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
So a new set of downs for Dalton. Over the middle. Intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Kazee. And a penalty marker flies. 2 of them fly on the far side of the field.
Ball gets tipped in the air. Unbelievable.
After the interception, personal foul, face mask on the return team, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, horse collar tackle. Those fouls offset. Both were dead ball. Result of the plays, first down, Atlanta ball at the 46-yard line.
Falcons at their own 46. Ito Smith. Penalty marker in the backfield.
During the run, holding. Offense number 51. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay, first down.
That now 1st and 20. Ryan hit as he tries to throw the ball. Let's see if it's a fumble or an incomplete pass.
The baseman.
Result of the play is a fumble recovered by the offense. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 58. 15-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
The penalty in the third. Smith. Ito Smith. Inside the 45 to the 44, where Preston Brown makes the tackle. Ito Smith runs into a quick stop at the 42.
Combination, Russell, whether you get zone or man coverage.
Yeah, you got Julio wide open in the middle. Nobody can cover him.
That pass to a wide open Julio Jones for a first down to the 30. He had 5 in the first half. Ryan pulls it down, wide open, inside the 5, touchdown, Calvin Ridley.
Little step, and it's over.
Ryan throwing, goal line, it is caught, and a penalty marker was thrown.
Pass interference on the offense. That penalty's declined. The try was no good.
5 of those 8 going to Ridley the last 2 weeks.
This is Alex Erickson. Erickson, 25. 40, cuts it back across the 45 to the 48. A terrific return.
Concerning which hand you put it in.
5-point lead. Dalton gives to Giovanni Bernard, who is the only running back available to the Cincinnati Bengals now. Mark Walton is undergoing examination for Cincinnati. Bernard looking for first down yardage, very close to it at about the 43. Going to throw for it, under pressure, it is complete. Inside the 40 to the 37-yard line, Tyler Boyd.
Rubs, coach. It's not going to be big, right?
This is Bernard. Stacked up at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 10. This side of the field, penalty marker flies as A.J. Green pulls it in.
Holding. Defense, number 23. Penalties decline. Result of the play is first down.
The pitch for Erickson. Left side with blocking. Inside the 15 to about the 12. Walton. Inside the 10. That'll be good for a first down. It'll be first and goal from about the 9.
That's hopefully to a halfback.
He's going to go to the end zone. It is A.J. Green. Caught for the touchdown, but we have a penalty marker back in the backfield.
Illegal use of the hands, hands to the face. Offense, number 68. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
That ball tipped as it went on its way, and we get a flag in the secondary.
Holding. Defense, number 21. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot results in automatic first down.
On first down, the pass again. Corner of the end zone and batted down by Alford this time. Intended for Green. Dalton pulls it down. Now throws complete. This is Boyd, and Boyd dives inside the 10 to the 9. Bernard is with Andy Dalton in the backfield. Dalton going down back at the 19-yard line. Ball comes out and belongs to Atlanta.
They went zone and they passed everything off, so there was nowhere for Dalton to go quickly with the ball. McKinley bringing him down. It looks like his knee's down before the ball comes out. All turnovers are reviewed, so that's going to be looked at, but
The quarterback had the ball with the knee down on the ground before it was knocked loose. Therefore, it'll be Cincinnati's ball on the 18-yard line, fourth down. Clock operator, please reset the game clock to 8 minutes and 26 seconds.
And the kick by Randy Bullock is good, and that pulls the Bengals to within 2 with 8:19 to play here in the fourth. Marvin Hall is deep and will not get a chance to return this one. Ryan over the middle. Sanu breaking free up the sideline and forced out of bounds.
Mohamed Sanu in my ear talking about he needs to get some plays against his old team.
Tevin Coleman. And a great takedown in the backfield by Nick Vigil, number 59. Now over 100 yards receiving, 111 to be exact. Ryan, sideline, and almost picked by number 29, Tony McRae.
One of those, I don't need the first down. I need about 8 to get a field goal.
3rd and 13, Ryan, little short pop over the middle. That is complete. Austin Hooper has the first down. Ryan throwing, incomplete. Into the end zone, Sanu, his intended receiver. Ito Smith inside the 25 to the 24. Ryan over the middle, that's complete. Julio Jones inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. Ito Smith for a couple and a flag.
Holding, offense number 65. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay, first down.
Ryan, quick pass to the near side. This is Ridley. And Ridley to about the 11. Ryan hit and goes down at the 20-yard line. Carl Lawson.
Already in field goal range, trying to force it into the end zone.
Ryan throwing back to the end zone, too far for Austin Hooper. 37. Blocked by the Bengals. They have the ball. We have a flag down.
Offside, defense number 29. 5-yard penalty. Replay, 4th down.
And this kick is good. And the penalty marker is down on the other side of the field again.
Offside, defense number 29. Penalties decline, result of the play, field goal.
Punts.
These Bengals scored 28 in the first half, just 3 so far in the second. Alex Erickson will not bring this one. 2 receivers over 100 yards receiving. Bernard in the backfield. Bernard looks for running room and is stood up before he can reach the 30-yard line by Devondre Campbell. 2nd and 6. Dalton throwing this side and incomplete. Pass intended for Tyler Boyd.
A.J. Green's at the top of the screen. Looks like he has double coverage with help over the top.
Dalton over the middle. That's complete to Tyler Boyd, and that's good for a first down out to about the 38.
Main thing is with this much time, every play is at your disposal.
This is Bernard. And Bernard hit from behind. Dalton with time. Now rolling. And going to tuck it and run out of bounds. Close to the first down marker. He got the first down. Dalton over the middle. Got his man Boyd again. And that's good for a first down. To the 37. On first down. Dalton breaks away. And brought down just inside the 35-yard line, or maybe at the 35. Awfully lucky to have maintained possession. Dalton lost it again. And down at the 43-yard line, and that was Vic Beasley.
Moving forward in a passing motion, and the ball comes loose. I'd rule it incomplete, give Cincinnati their timeout back, which is very crucial at this time.
The quarterback arm was moving forward with control of the ball. Therefore, it's an incomplete pass. It will be 3rd down on the 35-yard line. Please reset the game clock to 1:26 on the game clock. Cincinnati will get their timeout back. They will not be charged a timeout.
Dalton down the middle. Intended for Tyler Boyd, and Desmond Trufant was there.
So you need to find that best one-on-one. Boyd in the middle of the field.
Dalton over the middle, hits his man. That's good for a first down inside the 25. And that is Tyler Boyd.
Tyler Boyd beating him inside.
Dalton throwing this way and overthrows everybody, incomplete. That stops the clock with 53. And a flag is down.
Illegal use of hands to the face, offense number 77. 10-yard penalty, replay first down.
Dalton quick pass this side. Alex Erickson, and Erickson inside the 30 to about the 27. Up on half a minute to play, 2nd and 13. Dalton, this side again, complete and out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And that's the tight end, C.J. Uzama. Dalton looking left, throwing for the end zone, and incomplete. A.J. Green, the intended receiver, covered by Robert Alford. It'll be 4th and 6 to play. Dalton, this side, complete, and down at the 12-yard line is Tyler Boyd, and timeout is called. Dalton, end zone, batted away. Isaiah Oliver knocked it away from Alex Erickson. Dalton, end zone again, sliding catch in the end zone for the touchdown by A.J. Green.
A.J. Green just with an inside release corner route. They're playing cover 2.
I don't know what Isaiah Oliver's looking at. They're not going to throw it in the flat.
Right.
Back up and take
Back
away
up.
the corner.
Took a win away from the Falcons, so I agree with you, Coach. Run it.
He's throwing it.
Or throw it where nobody is.
Let's see what the Bengals have in mind. Bouncer up the middle. Immediately goes down at the 22-yard line, grabbed by Justin Hardy. 3 Bengals very deep in the secondary. Ryan throwing the slant to Jones down at the 40-yard line, and timeout is called with 2 seconds to play.
Rugby pitches and get everybody down in front blocking.
It's hard to, by the time they get down to the...
Ryan throwing it deep, and Julio Jones fighting for the ball there. It's not going to work either way. The Bengals are going to come away with a come-from-behind win. How about this? The Atlanta Falcons join the 66 New York Giants as the only teams in NFL history to lose back-to-back games while scoring 36 or more points in the game.